सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। स्वप्ने सजीवः सुखदुःखभोक्ता
स्वप्ने सजीव सुख दुःख भोक्ता
स्वमायया कल्पितजीवलोके
समायया कल्पित जीवलोके
सुषुप्तिकाले सकले विलीने
सुषुप्तिकाले सकले विलीने
तमोभिभूतः सुखरूपमेति
तमोऽपि भूत सुखरूपमेदि
पुनश्च जन्मान्तरकर्मयोगात्
पुनश्च जन्मान्तरकर्मयोगात्
स एव जीवः स्वपिति प्रबुद्धः
स एव जीव स्वपिति प्रबुद्धः
पुरत्रये क्रीडति यश्च जीवः
पुरत्रये क्रीडति यश्च जीवः
ततस्तु जातं सकलं विचित्रम्
ततस्तु जातं सकलं विचित्रम्
आधारमानन्दमखण्डबोधम्
आधारमान तमन्मखण्डबोधम्
यस्मिन् लयं याति पुरत्रयं च
यस्मिन् लयं याति पुरत्रयं च
एतस्माज्जायते प्राणः
एतस्मात् जायते प्राणः
मनः सर्वेन्द्रियाणि च
मनः सर्वेन्द्रियाणि च
खं वायुर्ज्योतिरापश्च
कं वायुज्योतिरापश्च
पृथिवी विश्वस्य धारिणी
पृथिवी विश्वस्य धारिणी
Yat param brahma sarvatma
यत् परं ब्रह्म सर्वात्मा
vishwasya yatanam mahat
विश्वस्य यतनं महत्
सूक्ष्मात् सूक्ष्मतरं नित्यम्
सूक्ष्मात् सूक्ष्मतरं नित्यं
तत्त्वमेव त्वमेव तत्
त्वमेव त्वमेव वदत्
तत्त्वमेव त्वमेव तत्.
तत्त्वमेव त्वमेव तत्.
Yeah. So as you can see, the Upanishad gets right to the point. Generally, an Upanishad will not spend a lot of time on basics. There will be some indication of basics often, but Upanishad assumes that every student is an adhikari who wants to hear about the Tattvam straight away. So you can see all the way Sarva Bhutastam Atmanam, 10th mantra itself, it has come. And Atmanam Aranim Kritva, Pranavam Chottara Aranim, giving us ideas for Nididhyasanam right away, Shiva Dhyanam. All the mantras we chanted, Puratraye, Kridati, Yascha Jivaha, Nididhyasana mantras. Nididhyasanam doesn't mean you have to close your eyes and sit in one corner. Nididhyasana means you are thinking about it. By yourself. Can be anywhere. Can be standing, sitting. Can be in your room. And you'll find yourself pondering about it. That is called Nididhyasana. So that entity, that who am I, the person that runs through all the three states of experience, that is common to all three states of experience. I am after that guy. I am after that person, that entity. Person also we can't say. I am after that I. And so that becomes clearer and clearer when we study this. So last time we looked at this mantra number 16. Yat param brahma sarvatma vishwasyayatanam mahat sukshmat sukshmataram nityam. I think that's where we paused. So our study of the previous Upanishads has been helpful to us so that we could connect to what all we studied. And so now Mahavakyam is coming. What is a Mahavakyam? A statement that equates the Jiva and Ishvara is called a Mahavakyam. That's a Mahavakyam as far as Advaita Vedanta is concerned. And so right here, Tat Tvam, Asi is not there. Asi comes in Chandogya Upanishad. So Tat Tvam Eva Tat. Very interesting it is. You are that. That are you. That is you, you are that. Something like that you can translate. Means that Brahma you are. That Ishvara you are. Now, if you tell me, that you are a fraction of Ishvara, small fraction, a spark, you are a spark of Ishvara. That I can appreciate. भगवान तो सृष्टि करता है, हाँ? सृष्टि स्थिति स्थिति करता है. So he is the one who is protecting this whole universe. I am having difficulty protecting myself and my family also. No, it's getting a lot of responsibilities there. They are telling me you are Ishvara. How can I accept that? Small fraction, if you say, like our Vishishtadvaitis say, that is acceptable to me. That's perfectly acceptable. And then you do some good things, then Bhagavan will take you. That I think that is acceptable to me. But so many alternate views are there. That is why the Vishishtadvaita and Dvaita are very popular. Popular means it is also there. Advaita doesn't do a jihad. Let's do a jihad and all these people, and then finish off all the Dvaitis and all these other people. No, we don't do all that. We don't need it, because truth, belief systems can do that. But when the search is for truth, then the mathematics teacher will never say all the other people who are not studying maths, they have to finish them off. No, nothing, no need. Those who want to study will study. That's about it. That is what truth seeking gives. That freedom, that freedom is that truth seekers will get that freedom. There's no pressure. There's no pressure. So this Upanishad is saying Tattvameva Tvameva Tat. As though there are a lot of doubts about this. Yeah, there are a lot of doubts about this, no doubt. So the Vishishtadvaiti says, you are a part of that. Amshaha. I am a small part of the whole. That is correct. This body is a small part of the whole. Very minute part of the whole. That is acceptable. And Dvaiti goes one step further and he says, no, you and Ishvara are different. Two different. They have this kind of a mudra. We have Chin mudra. They have this mudra. This mudra means two. Make absolutely sure this finger is different from this finger or not. Yeah, it's different. Yeah, that is what it is. So our one student, there was an Advaita Acharya, and he was teaching many students. And there was one student who couldn't handle this. He said, "It's not possible. How can I be Ishvara? Please tell me." And he thought about it. He said, "Not possible. It is not possible at all. There can't be any samanyam between me and Bhagavan. Paramatma और मेरे बीच में कुछ, there is no connection at all." So he said he was honest. He did namaskar to Advaita Acharya and said, "You know what, Acharya ji, I cannot handle this message. I want to study Dvaita." And what will Advaita Acharya do? Tathastu. Tathastu. Go, please do it. At least you want to study, at least that much blessing is there. Tathastu. So, but please be in touch, Please be in touch. So he went off and then he got into an ashram and started studying. Lagatar, he studied the Shastram. And many years passed. Many years passed, and one day he wanted to, after many years, he came back to the Acharya to just be in touch, So update, what am I doing and everything. So he came. Probably 10 years must have happened. And at that time, this Maharaj, Advaita Maharaj, was the barber had come. The barber had come, so he had to have a shave. And he decided after so many years to just shave, you know. And so the barber came and Murari was happy. Finally, the sannyasi wanted to have a shave. It's a very rare event for even for the barber, And what a blessing it is. And so आज महाराज ने हमको बुलाया आज. अच्छा. So, okay. Then shaving was done. And then this Advaita Acharya looked at he showed the mirror like this, the barber. Don't think a big mirror and all will be there and all. Some place they are sitting and shaving is done. So he showed a small mirror like this. And the Acharya looked at this thing and said, "My God, you have cut 30 years from my life. 30 years. That's how already the face is brilliant, Tejas. On top of that, a youth also, like Dakshinamurti, Tejas, like that Tejas is there." And he was shocked and he was happy also. And he looked at the Murari and he said, "Murari, you are Sakshat Narayana." Murari said, Murari was shocked. Now it was Murari's turn to be shocked. And Murari said, "No, I'm not Narayana." And then Advaita Acharya went after him to do namaskar to Murari. "No, no, 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 you are Narayana. I'm going to do namaskar to you." "Maharaj, please don't do this. I am not Narayana." And these people this guy is, Acharya is running after him, and then Murari is running away, and they are going round like a merry-go-round. They are going in circles. Dvaita Acharya is watching this game. And outside, waiting for Guruji. And Dvaita Acharya, nahi, Dvaita Panditaha, let's say, not yet Acharya. So Dvaita Pandita is watching all this. And then they are running around. And Murari couldn't handle it because the Acharya is not giving up. And Acharya is convinced you are Narayana. Murari says, "I'm not Narayana." And then he comes to the Dvaita Pandita. Who comes? Murari comes to the Dvaita Pandita and says, "Maharaj, please do something. Help me. Please tell him I'm not Narayana." Dvaita Pandita is shocked. It is his turn to get shocked at the whole thing. And he is thinking, "My God, I studied the Bhagavad Gita. And then I studied the Upanishad. I studied Brahma Sutram. And on top of that, I studied Sanskritam also. And Ashtadhyayi, Panini's Ashtadhyayi, I studied. Okay. And I learnt I am not Narayana. Finally, I got it. I got it. I am not Narayana." And here, this barber, he doesn't even know that there is a language called Sanskrit. You ask him about Bhagavad Gita, he won't say. You ask, he won't know what you're talking about. You ask him about, did you study Shankara Bhashyam or whatever, Madhva Bhashyam? He won't say anything. Did you study Anandagiri Tika? No, he'll say, Aluka Tika, I know, but not Anandagiri Tika. That I can't. Like that only he will say. And this man says, it's very clear, I am not Narayana. And suddenly all the shock and bewilderment turned into enlightenment. And the Advaita Panditas went to the Advaita Acharya and said, "Maharaj, please accept me as your student once again." So tell me, I am not Narayana, but Murari could say, "Why do you need to study Shastram Lagatar for 10 years to figure out that you are not Narayana?" Everybody knows that I am not Narayana. Shastram is needed to tell us something that we don't know. Otherwise, it's not Shastra. And so, this is our Pujya Swamiji's creation. And so I remembered that. See, the thing about this Zoom settings is you can't hear the noises and sounds and laughter. You can't hear. That benefit is lost. Completely lost. Otherwise, it's just Swamiji is talking and the whole audience is just roaring in laughter. So, therefore, so many views are there. And so here the Upanishad is crystal clear. Tattvam asi, you are that. And in case there is any doubt, that is you. Like that, it makes it very clear. A is B, B is A. There is no, you need not entertain any doubt about that. You can only ask, please clarify. Please clarify. That is all you can ask. For that, some adhikaritvam is needed. And that is what we are here to study. And so we have to spend a little time on this. Tat tvam eva. Tat tvam eva. That means that. What is that? This Brahma that was talked about. All these mantras. Jagrat Swapna, Etasma Jayate Pranaha Manaha Sarvendriyani Cha Puratraye Kridati. All that is Brahma only. That Brahma, Tvam Asi. Tvam. That Tvam Eva. That alone you are. That only you are. Something like that. Now, listen to this. Suppose I say, Vikram is a lion. Vikram, you're a lion. Okay? You are a lion. Vikram is a lion. Vikram is equal to lion. That is the sentence. Correct? If you hear that sentence, what will you say? Vikram is a small boy. He is a human being. Okay? He is there right in your house. You know what a lion is? Lion is a carnivore. Lion is a king of the jungle. Vikram is not the king of the jungle. Lion is a carnivore. He is a herbivore. Who? Vikram is a herbivore. Means he is a vegetarian. There is no connection between Vikram and lion. What is the connection? Both are living beings. Maximum that is a connection you can give. Okay, both are animals. He is a Homo sapiens, and this lion is something else. That's all you can say. But otherwise, there's no connection between lion and Vikram. But yet you are saying, Vikram, you're a lion. Means what? A, there are certain attributes of the lion, like fearlessness and ferocity, and just that majesty, whatever it is, you have all that. That's what you want to say to Vikram. You have all that. You're fearless, Vikram. So instead of saying you're fearless, you said you are a lion. Okay. So therefore, in this statement, Vikram is equal to lion. Vikram is a lion. You are now interpreting that sentence. Everybody understands around you. Everybody understands also. They nod their head also. Yeah, he's a pakka lion only. Like that, everybody nods their head also. So nobody says no. How can Vikram be lion? Nobody argues. So there is another example. There is an example where two words are equal, are made to appear equal, and you interpret it. Now, look at this. There are four types of. See, when a word like that is there in this sentence, Vikram is lion. In Sanskrit, Vikramaha, what do you call it?
Simha.
Simhaha. Vikramaha Simhaha. That's it. That is enough in Sanskrit. Or Vikramaha Simhaha Asti. You can add Asti. Vikramaha Simhaha. When two words like that are there in Sanskrit, both are nouns. Both are nouns. They are equated. We say in Sanskrit, there is samanadhikaranam between the two words. Samanadhikaranam between the two words. Important technical word for us. Samanadhikaranam. Okay. Means what? Bhinna pravritti nimittanam samana vibhaktikanam ekasmin vishaye tatparya nischayah samanadhikaranam. Like this, there is a technical definition. There are two words, Vikram and lion. Vikramaha Simhaha. Bhinna pravritti nimittanam. They are two different words, okay? Bhinna pravritti. Vikram is Vikram, lion is lion. There is no connection between these two. They are two different words also. They're not the same word. Simhaha, Simhaha. No, not like that. Vikramaha, Simhaha. Vikram is a boy, young boy out here. So bhinna pravritti nimittana means they mean different things. There are two different words in the dictionary. They are not even synonyms. Bhinna pravritti nimittanam samana vibhaktikanam means what? They have same vibhakti because a sentence in any language there are certain words that come together and other words come together. Rama, who is the brother, Lakshmana, who is the brother of Rama, walked with Rama to the forest along with Sita. Something like that. Big sentence. Now you know what is the subject, you know what is the predicate, you know what is the verb, everything. Lakshmana, Rama. Okay, they're all together. They are the people who are walking. Like that you understand. Along with Sita. Along with Sita. Sita is not the noun, but she is also doing the same act. All this you can figure out. So that subject will have the same case. In Sanskrit we call it case. Vibhakti. Samana vibhakti kanam. So here Vikramaha Simhaha. All right. Same case. Bhinna pravritti nimittanam samana vibhakti kanam ekasmin vishaye tatparya nischaya. But they both convey to you as a meaning and they are going to converge in one meaning. Different words are coming, same case, but they're going to convey to you one meaning. What is that one meaning? Vikram is a lion. Some meaning it's going to convey. Ekasmin vishaye tatparya nischaya. That concept is called samanadhikaranam. So often when we study Sanskrit, when we look at the sentences and sentences are long and we are not able to figure out, we will look at this word here in Sanskrit and that word in Sanskrit in that part of the sentence and we will say they are in samanadhikaranam. We will say it means what? Hey, that word has to be brought here. When we are doing bhashyam we do this all the time. Bring that word here because they are in the same case. Same case. That is called samanadhikaranam. All right. I'll give some example. Don't worry. First type of samanadhikaranam is called aikya samanadhikaranam. Aikya samanadhikaranam. What is aikya samanadhikaranam? Dasharatihi Ramaha. Suppose I make a sentence. Dasharatihi Ramaha. There are two different words. Dasharathi is Dasharathi. Ramaha is Ramaha. That's it. Only one letter is common. Ra is common. But other Ma is not there in Dasharathi. The and all not there in this word. Two different words altogether. Dasharati in Sanskrit means Dasharathasya apatyam puman. Dasharatha's putraha. Dasharatha's son will automatically get a name called Dasharatihi. Like Janaki. How she Janaki? Well, it's an automatic name. Automatic means what? Janakasya apatyam. Janaka's daughter, whoever the daughter is, how many ever daughters they are, they're all called Janakis. And you have to give a specific name for Sita. Hey Sita, please come here. Like that you have to say. All right. So Dasharatihi Ramaha. Two words are there. Samana Vibhakti. In Sanskrit, they are in Samanadhikaranam. Because why? Two different words with same case coming together. Samanadhikaranam. Now, this type of Samanadhikaranam is called Aikya Samanadhikaranam. Aikya. First type I am going to tell you. Aikya. Aikya means they are identical. Identical. Son of Rama, the son of Dasharatha, or Rama is the son of Dasharatha. That is the meaning of this sentence. Son of Dasharatha, Rama. They are identical. Same person it is pointing to. You call him Rama, and by the way, he is the son of Dasharatha. Aikyam. Identity. It's literal identity. Literally, they are equal. Okay, this is the first type. All right. Next type. Next type is called Visheshana Visheshya Samanadhikaranam. Visheshana Visheshya Samanadhikaranam. Another type. Like suppose I say there is a white horse. White horse. In Sanskrit, the word it is written is Shvetaha Ashvaha. Shvetaha Ashvaha. In Sanskrit, what happens? What you call in English adjective appears like a noun in Sanskrit. Is written like a noun in Sanskrit. There is no difference between noun and adjective. You have to figure out when you read the sentence, you can assume that this is an adjective, this is a like that. But just looking at the word, you can't figure it out. Shvetaha Ashvaha. Look at that. Both are singular, both are masculine, and both are nouns. But you take the Shvetaha to be an adjective, which qualifies this noun called Ashvaha, horse. Mentally, you say that. Shvetaha Ashvaha. But these words are in Samanadhikaranam. Why? First of all, there are two different words. Shvetaha is different, Ashvaha is different. And Samana Vibhaktikanam, they have the same case. First case. They are like subject. Subject. I don't know. This subject and all I'm not comfortable with. I think I need a crash course in English grammar. I have to go back and see some technical words I need so that I can do the proper comparisons. I'm very unhappy with this subject, predicate, and all that. I have to use the right words. I will come back to that later. Don't worry. I'll give you an example and we'll do that. Ramaha vanam gacchati. Rama goes to the forest. Ramaha Lakshmanaha cha vanam gacchataha. Rama and the Lakshmana go to the forest. Okay. So Ramaha Lakshmanaha Samanadhikaranam. Why? Because both are going, both are the subject of the sentence. And so both have to be in the same case in Sanskrit. Ramanaha Lakshmanaha cha. But if I say Rama is calling Lakshmana, hey, time's up. Rama is calling. Ramaha Lakshmanam ahvayati. Not Lakshmanaha ahvayati. Ramaha Lakshmanaha ahvayati is not correct in Sanskrit. Ramaha Lakshmanam ahvayati. Second case. Okay, those who are new to Sanskrit, I'm explaining all this. Others, of course, you can just see how things are going, presented. Ramaha Lakshmanam ahvayati. So Lakshmanaha, if it is there, it is first case. Lakshmanam means object. Rama is calling Lakshmana, object. Rama goes to the forest along with Lakshmana. Ramaha Lakshmanena saha vanam gacchati. Look at that. Lakshmanena has become. It is not Ramaha Lakshmanaha saha. No. Ramaha Lakshmanam saha. No. Ramaha Lakshmanena saha. Therefore, when these sentences are written like this, you can immediately find out. In English also, you can find out, so to speak, but the word doesn't undergo change. You keep adding all this along with Lakshmana. That along with Lakshmana is just one word in Sanskrit. But Lakshmana remains same. Lakshmana doesn't undergo any change in English. That word remains like that. But I keep adding along with. Like that, you have to add words. Lakshmana or Lakshmana went along with or Lakshmana. Like that, all these words you have to add. Rama gave the paduka to Bharata. To Bharata. To Bharata is not Bharataha. It has a Bharataya. Bharataya. Rama gave the directions to Lakshmana to go to the forest. So Lakshmanaya. So Lakshmanaha Lakshmanam, Lakshmanena, Lakshmanaya. This is what makes Sanskrit perfectly suited for natural language processing and what have you, artificial intelligence and all that. Why? Because you can now put this word anywhere in the sentence. Ramaha, and you look for object and all that. Then Lakshmanam, if you see, what will you say? Oh, Rama did something, and Lakshmana is the object, correct? Object. And or it's suppose Lakshmanena is there. Can be word anywhere you can place this word. Lakshmanena Ramaha Vanam Gachati is correct. Ramaha Gachati Vanam Lakshmanena is correct statement grammatically, because Lakshmanena is always remaining. You can always find out. But in English, you can't do that. Rama went to the forest along with Lakshmana. Any change you make, you are going to mess up the whole meaning. Mess up. Rama went along with forest, Lakshmana, and all. If you say gone, it's messed up meaning. You can't even make head or tail out of it. But in Sanskrit, not a problem at all. You can mix and match. Why? Because every word tells you what the case of the word is. The word is an entity in itself, which combines all these prepositions and all that would come along with that. To, from, everything gets joined to the word. All right. This is basics. Therefore, now we are talking about Visheshana, Visheshya Samanadhikaranam. Don't forget context. Because you love Sanskrit and suddenly you got lost in the world of Sanskrit. And then I forgot the whole Kaivalya Upanishad gone, all mantras gone, Samanadhikaranam gone, everything gone. No, no. Come back to Samanadhikaranam. And then Visheshana, Visheshya Samanadhikaranam. The type of Samanadhikaranam where one is an adjective, Visheshanam, to a noun, Visheshya. Visheshana, Visheshya. That which is qualified is called Visheshya. That which is qualifying is called Visheshanam. Visheshana, Visheshya, Samanadhikaranam. Shvetaha, Ashvaha. It is not like Dasharatihi Ramaha. It is white horse. That's it. White qualifies the horse. But in Sanskrit, it will look like Dasharati Ramaha. The construct will look like that. Only the context will determine what is what. All right. Second type of Samanadhikaranam over, right? When two words are there which have the same case, because Tattvam don't forget Tattvam Tat and Tvam are two nouns, meaning referring to two entities, and they are being equated. So we have to figure out what it is. All right. Second type of Samanadhikaranam is Visheshana Visheshya Samanadhikaranam. Now, third type. Saligramaha Vishnuhu. Saligramaha Vishnuhu. Vishnu is Vishnu, our favorite Vishnu. Kshira Sagara, Shayana. Okay, all this. Vishnu, the one who is lying down on a serpent. Okay, Adishesha. That guy is Vishnu. Now, Saligrama. There is a particular crystal in the puja rooms we will have. It's a white shining crystal it is. White or transparent crystal. And that crystal is called Saligramaha. When it's used for prayer and japa and all, then it is called Saligramaha. And then the Shastram says Saligramaha Vishnuhu. The Saligrama is Vishnu. Saligrama is Vishnu. Means what? A. Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu. Okay, that is Vishnu. Vishwam, the entire universe is a manifestation of Vishnu. Vishwam Vishnuhu Vashatkaraha Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu. He is the Lord of the past, present, and future. And you are showing me a stone and you are telling me this is Vishnu. How? What is the connection between that and this? The connection is not identity, not Aikya Samanadhikaranyam. It is not Visheshana Vishesha Samanadhikaranam. It is not like Saligrama is qualifying Vishnu. Nothing can qualify Vishnu, really speaking. Okay. Neither does Vishnu qualify Saligrama. Here it says, you meditate, think of Saligrama as though Vishnu is there. Think of Saligrama as a symbol of Vishnu. Just when you look at if Saligrama is there right in front of me, but now you think of Saligrama as Vishnu and then chant your prayers to this Saligrama. Look at the Saligrama and chant your Vishnu Sahasranam. Look at your Saligrama and say Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame. You can say that. That is enough. You don't have to look around and then struggle to find Vishnu and then do. No, you don't have to struggle to find. Why? Saligramaha Vishnu. Got it? This is called Upasanayam Samanadhikaranam. Upasanayam. Upasanayam Samanadhikaranam. So far, so good. Everybody paying attention? If anybody is sleeping, you can get up. We'll come to the third type or fourth type of Samanadhikaranam. All right. Three types are over. Aikya Samanadhikaranam, Visheshana Vishesha Samanadhikaranam, now Upasanayam Samanadhikaranam. All it's two words only are there in all examples. They are in Samanadhikaranam. They are same vibhakti, but they are bhinna pravati. They are different words. Fourth. Suppose I say Sarpaha Rajjuhu. Sarpaha Rajjuhu. The snake is the rope. The snake is a rope. To put it in English, the snake is a rope. Here also we have a serious problem. What is the serious problem? The serious problem is snake is snake, rope is rope. Okay, they are two different words. They mean different things. Now you are suddenly saying snake is rope. Snake is rope. And now this is where Advaita people get very excited. They get very excited about these kinds of things. And what is being said is, hey, what you think is a snake is really a rope. You are saying it is a snake. I am saying it is a rope. It is the same object. It's not like you're looking that side and I'm looking at this side. I'm looking at two different things. No. We're looking at the same thing in front of us. Sarpaha Rajjuhu. Sarpaha means snake. Rajjuhu means rope. Sarpaha Rajjuhu means you have mistaken the rope to be a snake. That's why you're calling it a snake. And it's really not a snake. Okay. That means what? In that object, there are certain things that I want you to remove. The snakeness that you have seen in that object, you remove the snakeness from that object. If you remove the snakeness from the object, what you will find is, you'll find ropeness. And what has ropeness is a rope, and therefore we will call it a rope. Okay. This is called Badhayam Samanadhikaranam. Badhayam Samanadhikaranam. Badha means negating. I am negating what you are saying about the object. I am negating the snake. I am negating the snake. I am not removing the snake. I am negating the snake, just mentally negating the snake. How can you do it like that mentally? I can do it mentally because there is really no snake. And you created the snake mentally only one, right? You did not create the snake. You did not go to the kitchen and come out with a snake. No. You created mentally, therefore I am also negating it mentally. What is created mentally can be removed mentally. All emotional problems are in this category. This category, purely this category. All right. 4 types of Samanadhikaranam. Okay. Aikya Samanadhikaranam, Dasharatihi Ramaha. Okay. Visheshana Vishesha Samanadhikaranam, Shvetaha Ashvaha. Third, upasanayam samanadikaranam saligramaha Vishnuhu. Badhayam samanadikaranam rajju sarpaha rajjuhu. Got it? So now, raise your hand. I'm going to ask some questions. You have to tell me which kind of samanadikaranam it is. You can say Aikya, or we can Aikya, not an Aikya, something like Aikya. So Aikya, okay, and then this one, Visheshana Visheshya, and then Upasanayam, or you can say Badhayam. Okay, one of the four you can say. Okay, now I'm going to tell you. Okay, Kasturiba Patihi Gandhi. Kasturiba Patihi Gandhi. Okay, Bhagya.
Aikyam.
Aikya Samanadikaranam. Correct. Dasharatihi Ramaha. Same category. All right. Then Visheshana Visheshya. Right? Visheshana Visheshya. So you can say something like okay, you can say Raktaha Raktam Pushpam. No, I gave the answer, I suppose. Raktam Pushpam. I started with the answer and I gave you an example. Okay, Raktam Pushpam. What type of Samanadikaranam it is? Red flower. So it has to be Visheshana Visheshya. All right. I'll ask you another question. Dhvajaha Bharata Deshaha. Dhvajaha Bharata Deshaha. Dhvajaha Bharata Deshaha. Yeah,
Upasana.
Vaidya, go ahead.
Yeah, that'll be Upasya. Upasya Samanadikaranam.
Very good. So, Upasanayam Samanadhikaranam.
Guruji, what
Upasana.
is Dvajaha means what?
Dhvajaha means flag. Dhvajaha
Flag.
means flag. Flag, India. Why is it Upasanayam Samanadhikaranam? When the Indian flag is there, you don't take it as a piece of cloth. You don't say it is my sari. It looks like my sari and wear your sari. No. Or my dhoti. It is not like that. Why? Because it's my country. It is equal to my country. As good as my country. That's why I salute the flag. Dhvajaha. Dhvajaha Bharata Deshaha. Upasanayam. Why? Hey, this is a piece of cloth. It has nothing to do with the country. Some company made it. There is some colors on it. That's all it is. Correct. That's all it is. But I want you to imagine your country on that flag. That is what it is. That's what a flag is. Then the cloth becomes a flag. And flag has so many rules. Every country has certain rules about how you treat flags, when you can raise a flag. All that rules are. All right. That is called Upasanayam Samanadhikaranam. Okay. Now, I'll give another example. 5 plus 1 is equal to 9 minus 3. 5 plus 1 is equal to 9 minus 3. Somebody else other than Vaidya or Bhagya have to answer. Okay, Prasad Gurajala.
Badhayam Samanadikaranam.
5 plus 1 is equal to 9 minus 3. So you think it is Badhayam. Any other answers? Yeah, Maheshji, go ahead.
Aikya.
Aikya.
Aikya Samanadhikaranam was the other. Aikyam. Because they both are different. Everything is different. Left hand side is very different from right hand side. But guess what? There is complete identity. I'm not asking you to, you don't have to imagine that 9 minus 3 is equal to 5 plus 1. Just imagine. No, it's not an imagination. It is what is being taught to all of us. And that's an axiom. It's an identity. It's a known identity. Therefore, it is Aikya Samanadhikaranam. Okay? Suppose I say, the moving sun is stationary. The moving sun is the stationary sun. Yeah, Shanti, go ahead.
They are negating, Guruji. So,
Therefore, Badhayam Samanadhikaranam. Badha. Because you say it is moving, I say just you have to correct. It appears to be moving, but it's only an appearance. Like it is appearing to be a snake, it's also an appearance. So badhayam samanadikaranam. All right. Now that we have this background, now we can come to Tattvamasi. Tattvam, this you can't have shorter statements than this. Tattvam asi. That's it. In fact, asi also word, the Upanishad is just swallowing. It doesn't. Tattvam eva. Tattvam. Oh,
Eva.
tattvam eva. Tat and tvam is there. Tat is Brahma. Tvam is tvam. You. You are Brahma. Now the question is, you are Brahma or Atma is Brahma or you, Aham Brahma, same thing. All these are Aham Brahma, Tat Tvam. All these statements, you have these two words. What kind of Samanadikaranam it can be if you ask? It's not difficult to figure out. It is not Aikya Samanadikaranam. Why it is not Aikyam? Because if you say Aikyam, then there are too many differences are there. Okay, it is like saying Vikram is a lion. Vikram is a lion is in which category? I forgot to ask this question. Vikram is a lion is in which category?
Badhayam. Badhayam.
Badhayam is one type of answer. Badhayam.
I say
There could be another
Visheshana
answer.
Visheshya.
Visheshana Visheshya.
Visheshana Visheshya.
Oh, Visheshana Visheshya.
It's like a
Okay.
metaphor, right? A metaphor is like a simile.
Rupakam. Rupakam.
All right. So you
Vikrameva.
can say
Vikrameva Simha.
lion like Vikram. Lion like Vikram. But there you have to put like you have to say. All right. Lion like. So Bhagya, what is the answer?
I thought it was Viseshana Vishesha, but maybe Badayam.
What about Upasanayam Samanadikaranam?
Can't take it.
It's
What about that? Think of Vikram as a lion.
as Simha. Okay.
I can put it that way also.
Vikrameva Simha. Simha eva Vikram.
Okay.
Tattvamasi.
Eva. Okay.
We know that it is not Aikyam. We know it is not Aikyam. Visheshana Visheshya.
Also,
Visheshana Visheshya, see, the problem with that is you have to take all aspects of the Visheshanam and put it on Visheshya. And you can't put all aspects. You can put only certain aspects. Eating aspect you can't put. You can only put courage and fearlessness here. So you have to keep that in mind. Upasanayam.
but Jayakumarji, but it is the purpose is to qualify Vikram for one quality, right? Just like white horse.
Correct. Yeah, so that's what. This is how you have to analyze. This is how you have to analyze.
You are projecting here, right?
Huh?
You are projecting Vikram to lion.
So that
Simhatvam you
also
have to remove.
you have to remove everything
Simhatvam
about
and
that.
Vikramatvam will be there.
Correct. All right. So I think we got the idea. So we don't need to discuss any further. We'll wait for satsang. This is how we analyze. The Tattvamasi is in which category we have to see. It is not Aikyam. Visheshana Visheshya and all, it is not there at all. Aikyam it can't be. Aikyam it can't be because where is the connection between me and Ishvara? There is no connection. There is no Aikyam at all.
Upasana.
Upasanayam it can be. Think of yourself as God. Think of yourself as God.
Saligram.
Think of yourself as God.
Is Upasan projecting.
That is called Upasana. So if you take the whole body, you think of this whole body as God. As Vishnu. As Tat, as Brahma. Now look. the wave is told, you are water. The wave is told you are water. You don't know that you are water. You are water. When the wave is told you are water, what is happening there is there is a badha that is happening. Correct? What kind of badha is happening? Hey, that you've considered yourself to be some shape, and some shape which is finite, and that finite has all kinds of problems. Every finite thing will have problems. So the asti jayate vardate viparinamate apakshiyate vinashyati. This is there with all finite things, and you have taken that, you have internalized it, and you have a date of birth to prove that you are born, and etc. And all this is going on. This is what your life is. Oh wave, this is what your life is. But I have something new to tell you. Okay, I'm saying that you are not wave. Essentially, you are water. Water cannot be destroyed at all. That undestructible water you are. Why are you forgetting that? Okay, you are in the water is in the form of a wave. At least if you say, okay, at least you are bringing water into the picture. That much I'm very happy about. But water is indestructible. Are you water or are you wave? If I ask you, what will you say? You have to say, my existence belongs to the wave, belongs to the water. Water is what gives the wave existence. My whole existence is borrowed from water. Wave is just a nama rupa, just a particular form which has no existence, independent existence at all. Wave is masquerading as though it is some kind of separate entity, acting. Masquerading means what? It is, how do you translate masquerade? It is behaving as though it is some kind of an independent entity. Okay, you're not an independent entity. Water is the independent entity, and that independent entity you are. That means what? You have to give up this idea of waveness first. Give up the idea of waveness. You don't have to destroy the wave in order to give up the idea of waveness. You be wave, okay? Only a wave can know all these things. Water need not know. But only wave means buddhi is there. And the wave who says, I am suffering, I am a samsari, that wave I am talking to. And that wave I am telling, look, you are water first. Pure. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Pure water you are. Okay. And you are water and you are the ocean also. You are the ocean means what? How can the wave be ocean? Wave can't be ocean. That's why you have two words called wave and ocean. They mean two different things. Wave is not a synonym of ocean. Ocean is not a synonym of wave. They're two different words. So you can't say wave is ocean. But when the Acharya says wave is ocean, they are not Aikya Samanadikaranam. It is not identical. It is not like Dasharatihi Ramaha. They are identical. It is non-identical things. Therefore, it can't be Aikyam. Visheshana Visheshya. One is qualifying the other. Like, come on, how can wave qualify ocean? Who is the wave to qualify ocean? Please tell me. It can't qualify. It is a small, microscopically small item. It is in the ocean's ice. Okay, there is no question of qualifying. Neither can ocean qualify the wave. Okay, in English you can say oceanic wave and all. Pacific Ocean wave and all. You can say, all right, can somehow make all these things, but it is not in that category here for our purpose. Then third, upasanayam. Wave, please sit down and meditate. Meditate as though you're ocean. What meditate as though you're ocean? That is not what's being talked about here. Ocean is wave. When Tattvamasi is being said, there is no upasana involved in this. Why? When I say, hey wave, you are ocean, I want you to give up the waveness and go and look at the water that is your essence. And when I am showing the ocean to you, I don't want you to be carried away by the size of the ocean. I'm talking of water, water, water. It is all water. Even though Samudra gets its oxygen from water, even Samudra has to thank the same water that you are thanking. Okay. Samudra is a guna. Wave is a guna. But what is sustaining both of them is water, pure water or salty water, whatever. That water is there. And so when I say wave is ocean, what I'm saying is, hey wave, you are essentially water. I see only water. And when I look at the ocean, I see only water. That water you are. This is the meaning of Badhayam Samanadhikaranam. When you apply it to the wave and the ocean. Samudrohi Tarangaha. Taranga means wave, Samudraha means ocean. Samudrohi Tarangaha. That kind of Badha has to be done here also. In Tattvam Asi also you have to do the same Badha. You have to negate Nama Rupa. Is negated. Just like you negate snake, just like that you negate snake to come at the rope. Like that. Just like how you negate the movement of the sun. Why do you negate the movement of the sun? How do you negate it? By understanding that the sun doesn't move at all. That is how you negate it. You don't have to go like Hanuman, you have to fly all the way Lagatar to the sun at for 93 million miles. You have to travel and tell the sun, stop. You don't have to do all that because the sun doesn't move at all. Therefore, Tattva-tvamasi, everything is Nama Rupa. Everything means every form and every attribute you are talking about is all Nama Rupa. The essence, what is the essence of Tat and essence of Tvam? Essence of Tat is Brahma. Essence of Ishvara is Brahma. Essence of the world is Brahma. What is the essence of myself? Tvam. Atma. All right. Let it be Atma. That is good. Good start. Excellent start. Atma is my essence. That is my real I. That is who I am. I already know I am not the body. I already know. Why? Because I am observing the body. I can't observe myself. Anything that is drishya is not me. It is anatma. That is why I know all of this is anatma. And then this is where I'm confused. And now I'm not confused. Body can't be atma. Body is anatma. Sense organs are anatma. Mind is also anatma. How do you know mind is anatma? Hey, I am the witness to my thoughts. Mind cannot tell me what's going on in the mind. I am observing what's going on in the mind. Okay. Therefore, I know all that already. I am that Atma. But that Atma is not some small, minute entity somewhere in the heart or head or something. No, no. That Atma is all pervasive. It pervades the body. Like the water pervades the wave. Water is not in some part of the wave. No, no. There is only water in the wave. Like that, only Atma is there in this Anatma body also. And that is why I can now say the entire world also is that same Atma, same Brahma, different word I'm going to give Brahma. All along we've been using a different word, Brahma. Jagat, entire Jagat is just Brahma only. What just Brahma? Is Brahma. Ekameva, Advitiyam, Brahma. What about Ishvara, God? What have you done to God? I have not done anything to God. God, let God be. He's still there only. He also is okay, she also is okay. But that he and she also is a form only. Then what is the essence of the form? Exactly like the ocean also is a form only, and it's all water. Likewise, Ishvara also is all Brahma only. Tat Brahma, Tvam api Brahma, or Tvam Atma, Tat Brahma, Atma Brahma. You are Brahma. I am Atma Brahma. Look at that. All these Mahavakyas are there. Tattvam Asi Mahavakya. Here Tattvam is Kaivalya Upanishad from Atharva Veda. And I am Atma Brahma is also from Atharva Veda. From Mandukya. I am Atma Brahma. Mandukya Upanishad. Okay. Then Tattvam Asi. That is from Chandogya Upanishad from Samaveda. Tattvam Asi. You are that. Chandogya Upanishad, Samaveda. Then Prajnanam Brahma from Aitreya Upanishad in Rigveda. Prajnanam Brahma means Brahma is consciousness.
From where is
Means
it,
what?
Guruji?
That is from Aitreya Upanishad in Rigveda. Prajnanam Brahma. Asti you can add. Prajnanam Brahma is the sentence. Okay. So these are all the Mahavakyas. Aham Brahmasmi. Another word we forgot. Another sentence. Aham Brahmasmi. It is from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, which is in Yajurvedaha. Brihat Yajurvedaha. Aham Brahmasmi. So these are all statements we use. So they will say things like, start from Rig again. Rig is Prajnanam Brahma. It is called Lakshana Rupa Mahavakyam. While we are at it, why not go a little step, one step further? Lakshana Rupa Mahavakyam. A Mahavakyam which defines Brahma. Prajnanam Brahma. Brahma is consciousness. Then Yajurvedaha. Aham Brahmasmi. I am Brahma. That is called Anubhava Rupa Mahavakyam. Means what? Anubhava means what? When a person understands it, then what will that person say? Aham Brahmasmi. Therefore, it's called Anubhava Rupa Mahavakyam. Understands what? Tat Tvam Asi. Chandogya Upanishad. Samaveda. Okay. And therefore, the Tat Tvam Asi is called Upadesha Rupa Mahavakyam. Upadesha, the teacher is telling the student Tat Tvam Asi. That teaching is called Upadesha. Upadesha Rupa Mahavakyam. And then we have Atharva Veda. I am Atma Brahma. I am Atma Brahma. Aikya Rupa Mahavakyam. Aikya Rupa. Like Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi also you can say Aikya Rupa, but primarily Upadesha, because the teacher is telling it. Tattvam, because the word Tvam is used you. Somebody has to say it. Therefore, we are saying Upadesha Rupa. Here we are saying Aikya Rupa. Means what? Atma is Brahma. I am Atma Brahma. I am is this. This Atma which is right here is that Brahma. I am Atma Brahma. Okay.
Can you please mention the Upanishad names again?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Back to the top. Rigveda. Aitreya Upanishad. Rigveda. Aitreya Upanishad. Aitrey and all they have spellings like that. Aitreya Upanishad. And then Prajnanam Brahma. Prajnanam Brahma. Now we are going to the next one. Yajurveda. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Aham Brahmasmi. Okay, now we are going to the third one. Samavedaha. Chandogya Upanishad. And the statement is, the father Uddalaka tells the boy, his own son, Shvetaketu, Tatutvamasi. Mrittiketyeva Satyam Tattvamasi Shvetaketu. Hey, he says, hey, the world of pots, you look at a world of clay objects, you say, all objects are all there, but every object is fundamentally clay only. Clay pervades all clay objects, and you don't ignore the clay. Pot will get destroyed, but clay will never get destroyed. That clay you are, Shvetaketu, Tattvamasi Shvetaketu. Like that, he gives many examples and he keeps repeating that Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi. Some 7 or 8 times he repeats. Chandogya Upanishad, Samavedaha. Then, fourth one, this one, Atharvana Vedaha. And Atharvana Vedaha. Ayam Atma Brahma. Ayam Atma Brahma.
Which Upanishad that is?
It is.
Mandukya.
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 Correct. Mandukya. Atharvana, correct. Why am I? It's not Mundaka, it is Mundaka also is in the same Veda, but it is Mandukya Upanishad. Soyam Atma, Chatushpat, all that comes. So, we use this opportunity to discuss all these nuances about the language. And therefore, Tattvamasi, when they say, what does it really mean? How can Tat be Tvam? If somebody asks you, you must be able to say a few words. It is called Badhayam Samanadikaranam. It cannot be Aikyam, it cannot be Upasanayam, it cannot be Visheshana Vishesha Samanadikaranam. That's how we come to this Mahavakyam, and that's how we understand the Mahavakyam. And it's not difficult for me to understand. Why? Because I already know I'm not the body. I am not the body. It requires a little bit of Viveka, that's all. You don't need big Sanskrit and all to figure out all these things. I'm not the body. I can't be the body. I have taken myself to be the body. Yeah, wherever I go, the body keeps going. All that is fine. But who says you are the body alone? You are more than the body. If somebody says, you must be able to appreciate that state. I am more than the body. That's why if somebody tells us, here is a 60 kg mass walking, look at it. Somebody says, we are going to get upset. They have equated us to a mass of 60 kg mass, and that is, it's a very insulting. Kaivalya, they will say Kaivalya. Kaivalya means donkey. We heard all these words. As children, we've heard all kinds of words. Kaivalya, Maram. They'll say all kinds. Maram means you're a block of wood. Kallu mari nikkariya. You're standing like a stone, they will say. We get upset. Huh?
Eruma.
Eruma.
Erumadu is very common.
Erumamadu. Erumamadu means you are a bullock. Bullock is simply sand sitting like this. As though nothing is happening.
One more thing. Erumamadu mudugula mala penja madri. They say.
Yeah.
Water buffalo, Jaykumarji.
Huh?
Water buffalo.
In
Water
Malayalam,
buffalo.
Water buffalo. Donna Poth. In Telugu, they say Donna Pothu and all that.
Malayalam also.
I know. Good. So that is the idea here. That's the idea. Therefore, we already know it. So this is told to a student who already knows I am not the body. That's the point I was trying to make. I'm not the body. When I know it already, then I need to ask for more. And asking for more, we get this statement, Tattvamasi iti. So with that, we'll conclude this mantra, and next class I will give you the translation of this mantra. Okay. Okay. Good. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ
Thank you,
ಜಯಕುಮಾರ್
Jacob.
ಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ
ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
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 ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.